Hi, my name's Ella. Welcome to Sleep, Magic, and Senses. We're going to talk about exactly what I just said. Sleep, magic, senses. We're first going to start off with magic. Okay, let's answer this question. How do magicians trick you? Magicians' tricks. Have you ever wondered how magicians trick you? No, they're not smarter than you. Magicians usually say, do, or are prepared ahead of time to fool you into thinking they're doing magic, though they just use magicians' tricks, aka their tricks. Like if you have a magic set and you say, I'm going to perform a magic trick, I have a penny stuck in this box. It's taped shut. And you rattle the box to show the crowd. But there's actually a finger hole for you to put your finger in. When you pull out your finger and you shake the box once more, the penny falls out. Magic. That's called preparing ahead of time because your penny and the finger hole were inside. Well, the penny wasn't inside actually. The finger hole was kind of outside the box. And you say something you don't mean, like this box is taped shut. Not necessarily you have that finger hole you can put your finger in. Let's move on. Can you get tricked by your other senses? Yes, you can. Say that you hear a video saying far, 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 and you hear the narrator say, now you are going to hear something else. You hear sar, sar, sar. But the narrator, Brianna, my best brain friend, says you didn't. You are getting tricked by your hearing, she tells you. It's something called the mcgurk effect. You can also get tricked by your other senses too. These tricks have much to do with science, but they're also very fun. Just like dun, 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 optical illusions. Optical illusions are images that trick your brain, somewhat like magic tricks, but more like vision tricks. Trick your eyes. Get it? Okay. Meet the vase. Or is it? You might already have seen this picture before, but the white is a vase or another container of some sort, like pottery. And the black is just, of course, two people looking at each other. This is something I learned from Megan, one of my teachers from After Brain Scientist. You have lots of different cards scattered around here. That's part of the magic trick. But okay, I'm going to say something she told me. Okay, look really, really hard at one card. Like say I pick, let's say, the Four of Hearts. Okay, now got your card? Okay. Now has your card disappeared? This is the same thing that Megan used. And although it might seem very obvious, first of all, because you see the queen where there wasn't before a queen, and a king, which there wasn't a king in the first place anyway. But this is just a quick magic trick that I said something that I didn't mean. Like I wanted you to focus really, really hard on one card, so you probably wouldn't notice the other cards scattered around. But it's just a quick trick. Okay, we're moving on to sleep. Now, sleep has a lot to do with brain waste. Let's see what brain waste is all about. What is brain waste? Brain waste is exactly what it sounds like. Leftovers from the brain. When neurons spit out or poops, it causes functions to go, let's just say, not so smoothly. See that? Remember? Do you recognize that? Yes, it's just like when the neurons go pooping. Although not in the toilet. Okay, why does the brain make brain waste anyway? The brain makes this so-called brain waste because the neurons, that means my friend Nero, the neuron, consumes pretty high amounts of brain food. It releases ammonia, water, carbon dioxide, and proteins, aka dead proteins, because the neurons already use those proteins, and when they pee or poo, or just like you could say like just get rid of the waste, like maybe burp, fart, throw up, aka vomit, poop, or pee. It's something that all neurons do. Okay, this is my friend Brainy the brain. Of course, she's inside my head, of course. That's what makes me talk all the time. Okay, let's see what Brainy has to say. Brain waste is something your body produces. It is not very healthy because are toxins if you don't keep the brain waste out. Good ways are to sleep regularly, that means to sleep at your bedtime, and exercise often. Neuroscience. Of course, Brainy loves saying that. Neuroscience. Okay. How sleep impacts your brain. More efficient thought process. I believe that has to do with brain waste because from my own knowledge and what Brain taught me, functions in the brain don't happen very well or smoothly because there's brain waste, and that brain waste toxins make it hard to, like, let's say, carry out the normal tasks the brain, aka Brainy and Brianna, and my friend Nero the neuron, can do. So, just like if you have too much poop in your body. So, keeps your body healthy, brain healthy. Regulates your appetite. I don't think that might be something that's related, but still, it has to do with the brain, maybe. Organizes new information. I think that has to do with brain waste too. Solidifies your memories. I bet that has to do with brains. And the brain waste, and the neurons, and my good friend Brainy. Okay, leads to more creative thinking. I'm very creative, I have to say, probably because I sleep often. And we have a picture of legs running because running is basically exercise. Of course, we can't do that right now because of COVID-19, but we can still exercise at our homes. In our homes, actually. Okay, the brain, the heart of the body. People say the heart is the heart of the body. I see it differently. The heart only pumps blood. And just saying that I is actually Brainy because she actually made this slide. Okay, the heart only pumps blood. Every action you make starts with your brain. I'm going to go to my soccer practice team after this. When I kick that ball, the brain and its neurons tell your leg to kick. First step, the eyes see the ball. You can't know if the ball is there probably because you need your eyes. And the second step, the eyes tell the brain through a special message. The brain tells your leg to kick. And this was made for Brainy, by the way. So I is actually Brainy. And this is another picture of my good friend Brainy. Brainy again. And that's the heart. Also, I have some Pikachu here. Okay, it's just a little joke, but still. Okay, brain. Let's get this thing out. Okay. Why do you wince when you get hurt? Again, this was made by Brainy again. Just in the phase, I decided it. Okay, let's say that Ella, got a bad sunburn, and I put cream on. Now that cream hurt. My skin would send a signal to the brain. That signal would be very quick, so the brain would quickly wince, and then send another signal, maybe to your mouth or to your eyes. In this case, the mouth, to tell my mom where it hurts, so maybe she could help. It's just basically what just pops up in your mind quickly. Like, if you spot a paper towel and you first, you're probably going to go straight forward there because to get that cream off on your sunburn, which is kind of a silly idea actually. Thank you for listening to me and going through the slideshow. I hope I hope we meet again, and we're going to have a puppet show also, so stay tuned.